Welcome back, my friends. Time for the Radio Tower final. Time for the last 3 boss fights. I'm ready. My team is ready as well. And we are not pre-slept for some reason. It's okay. I will do it in a second. We have Shindiru with Citrus Berry. Black Glasses Gator with Payback. I have just done the fight for the Payback TM. We have Happy Hippo with Citrus Berry. We have Boomkin with Citrus Berry. We have Lebaum with Citrus Berry. And we have Alex with it. Pretty straightforward here. Let me just fucking pre-sleep. Export. Up, 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 up. Pre-sleep. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I'm not pre-slept already, because I think I have done that. Maybe I just forgot to actually save. That is possible. It is whatever. It is not taking that much time. We are Gucci with that. And now we are pre-sleep. Okay. Right. So I think we will have a good time. We will have fun for sure in the last 3 boss fights here. I think the Lebaum matchup here is pretty funny though, not gonna lie. It's pretty fun. So I have Slowbro in my box, you guys know that. But I want to use something else. What is more consistent here than Slowbro? Slowbro is not guaranteed consistent here. Even Slowbro is one of the best answers. Because his Crobat is really threatening. But Shindiru is better. So, why is Shindiru better here? Why is Amaldo better here? You need to be at Battle Armor. That is the most important thing. But so does need to, like, Slowbro needs to be Battle Armor as well. Shell Armor, sorry. So, why this is more consistent is because it needs to exactly Brave Bird here. On Slowbro, it can actually cross poison, mess up the entire shenanigans. The cool part about this Amaldo is that my Amaldo, not every Amaldo, but my Amaldo is just killing it with Rock Slide. But you don't need that. You can also just double Acelerate, because Rock Slide can trigger Switch AI. So, if you don't kill this with Rock Slide, you can just double Acelerate. Okay? We always survive the Brave Bird. We have Citrus Berry. We can't get crit because of Battle Armor. This will get Brave Bird and Life Orb Recur, and that means it always dies now on this Rock Slide. Also, we don't have XP share, by the way, in this fight, but it is what it is. Okay, so Zuikun, and this is cope a bit now at least. So Lebaum needs to hold against the Zuikun. I don't have the slots for stalling out Ice Beams. So yeah. And the really cool part about Lebaum now here is that Lebaum, I'm not sure it's cool, but I think it's funny. Lebaum can trigger Switch AI in the back from 3 different Pokemon. Infernape, Electrode, and Venusaur. What is cool, because if Zuikun will start using Call Mines, it's so fucking likely to just switch out here. Because that is a triple check in the back. Each time 50%. So, if this will Call Mine here, just go for it. Okay, there's a Surf. And it's really likely that this will just switch, by the way. It just is so fucking likely. Okay, that is a really fucking good roll. So we will Giga Drain still. And like I said, this is a triple 50% check. We will see the Switch AI here. But it was not safe into which Pokemon. And obviously I have a solution for each Pokemon, okay? So this is the best one, I think, even. Because we will go to Alex on Flare Blitz. Focus Sash is broken already, but Focus Sash would be gone on this Flare Blitz already now. Alex will always beat this Riskless with EQ, because we always survive that, and always, yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Citrus Berry, always survive, and always kill this with EQ. And even this is typing overflow. This is still Suicune because it's... Yeah. It's Suicune. That's it. The only Pokemon with a super effective move, even with typing overflow. So. We are going back to Lebaum. There are still 2 mons in the bag who can trigger Switch AI here. So we Giga Drain. Not even going for Calm Minds. So. Still really likely, by the way. Still really fucking likely. We will Giga Drain again. Okay. Alright. It's still really likely to trigger Switch AI, by the way. Because we are still slower. But this Suicune is not that dangerous anymore. Because it is sleeping. So now we will Bullet Seed here. Yeah, there you fucking go. It is going to Venusaur. Okay. So, my Boomkin, by the way, was always risking his life in this fight. And this will be the case now. Boomkin was always risking her life in this fight. Because we will switch hard to Sludge Bomb here. I can just show you. We don't have a switch in for Sludge Bomb. Because if I go to anything else, we cannot go to anything else here. Because I think even my Alex can bait some random shenanigans after that, right? We don't bait AP, but we can get the poison and then it gets spicy. 90 HP. Sludge Bomb, yeah, we can get into AP range if we get the poison. We cannot do that. Yeah, no. We just stay, like, because I am ready to sack this. We will kill this no matter what. But Boomkin is... Okay, Boomkin survives always here. At least this matchup, we Psycho Boost kill this. Now we need to check again. Let's change the card again. Because this is Electrode now. We will get Recoil and we will be on 96 HP. Yeah, this is not Flash Cannon. Okay. And that means Boomkin survives this fight. Okay, cool. Because we can super safe switch to Happy Hippo here. The cool part is I can just fucking Headlong Rush the Suicune as well. We want to do that next turn. Because it is still sleeping. Okay, there's a Flash Cannon, that's completely fine. That is okay. Suicune needs to burn some sleep turns still. So we could Headlong Rush here. Not sure this will kill. Nah, this will probably not kill. But I will still go for it. Okay. We need to switch now. We need to switch now. I think this Suicune will be in a loop. In a second. I think we could just kill this. Yeah, true. Needs to burn one more sleep turn. Yeah, my bad. Whatever. It's okay. We will just Bullet Seed. Because this is a loop now. And the moment we will hit more than 2 times, what is really likely at some point, we will always do more than 50%. So the Suicune is just gone. It's just gone basically. It cannot survive anymore. And because the Bullet Seed animation is funny, let's just do that. Okay. Now we go to Gator. That's why we have Payback, because Payback is killing that. Knockoff not. We have only 6 attack IVs. Yeah, Payback is doing more damage than Knockoff, because Knockoff doesn't get the damage boost from knocking off the item. If the AI is holding an item, it's just flat 85 base power in this game. So we Payback on the Flamethrower. It's always guaranteed Flamethrower here. We always survive, of course, because we are Shell Armor, and good. freaking night. Okay. Let's take the bright powder. Really important item. And yeah, funny enough, I was really close to also scale something for the next fight, but we don't need that. We don't need that. We can save the scale for now. That is also a move what we already learned, by the way, from like via level up. But that's a problem what Jan Mega basically have. Too many good moves. It's just pretty good. And yeah, that is basically our Pokemon, our first Pokemon in this fight. This box is looking like a mess, by the way, but that's okay, I guess. We have a Twilight in the team. Now we have Raybay in the team. Azu. Cacturn. And we need something what we can sack and at the same time XP share. I'm sorry, Arbok, but yeah, you are just not a late game Pokemon. I always throw you into shit if I have to. And yeah, you have to live with that. I'm sorry. Okay, now the box is not looking like a mess anymore. So we need to do some level ups here. We need 56 here. 56 here. Raybay needs to be 57 for this fight. Six. 56. Okay. So we need to increase. Basically, we have 3 scales left. So technically we can scale. But we don't need. We just don't need that. So Wise Glasses. Charcoal. I will explain the situation, obviously. Blah 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 blah. Silk Scarf. And black glasses. And XP share. Alright. Let's check that again. Wise glasses, charcoal, citrus, silk scarf, black glasses, XP. Okay. Need to pre-sleep my mons. Okay. Let's have a small look here. We have a Mega. Wise Glasses to just increase flat the dragon damage, or like the dragon pulse damage, because we don't have the Dragon Fang right now. So yeah, we need that. Hackboon. Arbok. Just need to pre-sleep here. Don't need any other damaging moves here. So yeah, like I said, I was close to scale that move because this would be kinda cool. It would just show the power of that move basically. But we don't need to do it now at least. Okay. The Yanmega is not only a hard-hitting Pokemon, it is also a really strong support Pokemon. Obviously, we know that. Oh, we are pre-slapped. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Okay. There is the Flygon. So, we need to detect here, because we are simply slower. maybe you saw that in the calc already, we always kill this with Dragon Pulse. We don't need an expert belt here. The Wise Glasses is enough, and that's better because it will increase flat damage from Dragon Pulse or something later on. Don't have U-turn here, we don't need that. So, Honchcrow, this will always Brave Bird. And even if this crits, that's why we need to be 57. Citrus will put me out of range of Sucker Punch. There's a Brave Bird. Yeah. That means we are always in drill round range, we always kill this with Thunderbolt. So there's a small fiction now here. And if this happens, I need to sack. So there was a lot of stuff that can happen technically in this fight. If this happens now, I need to sack Arbok. I need to Volt Switch here, okay? This is always Heat Wave. So we will Volt Switch on the guaranteed Heat Wave. And this Volt Switch into Fake Out, even I'm not holding a damage item on Ray Bay, can crit kill this Entei. That means I need to sack. But that's okay if this happens. It's double crit from our side now. Because we will bait random move from Evaya probably. So we Volt Switch. Okay, this is looking really good. We go to Mickey. Choo-choo! Mickey with the juicy Fake Out. And this is enough now that Yanmega will always kill this with Dragon Pulse. This is guaranteed HP grass. We will go to Please Nerf. We have to detect, by the way, because we are slower. And there now is the point where this one move would be completely go mental boom. So we will detect. Because we are slower right now. Kill this with Dragon Pulse always. And this will bait now Phase 2 Switch AI Electivire. Because of Fire Blast. Yeah. And this is exactly the move what this will use here. So now you can see the vision, maybe, if we would have Baton Pass here, what could happen. It will still happen, but it will not be the case that I will just clear the fight now. Even my fucking Rapidash is not that strong. IV Vice. We have Flash Fire, what is really good in this case. And we don't even need to detect here anymore. This is guaranteed Fire Blast now here. And we just go to Twilight. This can also not miss because of No Guard. And give me the fucking Flash Fire boost. Okay. So. Flash Fire means we always kill this Electivire with Flare Blitz. Now imagine we would be on +2 speed here. So Flare Blitz kills this. We are 93 HP here. This is always Metagross because it is the only Pokemon left that have a super effective move. And Blaze Kick with the Flash Fire boost just kills this. We need to remove the plus speed here because we don't have the plus speed. But we are just simply faster, of course. And Blaze Kick kills. And if we would have the speed boost here now from the Baton Pass, we would just kill this Miss Me as well. With Flare Blitz. Or Blaze, not sure Blaze Kick is even enough. Look at this. But we are not faster, so we need to switch out here. And we can see on this HP, I think I calc that already. And we can see that this is on 93 HP, never Omnius Wind. It is actually one roll. Sorry, then I have done something wrong. Maybe I calc with 57. What is okay? What is okay? Because even if this is Omnius Wind, we are going here. We never lie to Omnius Wind crit and always Sucker Punch crit, Sucker Punch kill this. Even if this gets a boost, it's completely fine. This is never Aura Sphere, and that is the most important thing. And that's why we don't need that. Okay? That's why we don't need to use that scale, because we have the slot anyways. There's the Psycho Boost. So this was actually a 50-50. Right? Because you're not Life Orb. Yeah, you're Vice Classes. So it was actually a 50-50 in that case, because I think I count with 57 then maybe. But that was always fine. The only thing what matters is if we are in Aura Sphere range, and that is not the case. But yeah, if we would have the speed boost, we just kill this Miss Me as well. A Flash Fire, past mons with Flash Fire boost in this fight. We know that. We saw that already, Typhlosion. There are so many mons who can actually go completely Klabushki. And with a speed boost support, obviously this would be complete. And by the way, Twilight haven't done that much in this run, but this was really cool. This was really fucking cool. Okay. So now it's time for the last fight. And yeah, like I already said, it was not riskless for a deathless fight, but worst case, we have to just sack Arbok. That's it. Worst case, we have to sack Arbok. Because if we crit kill, like if Volt Switch crits, and my Azu crits with Fake Out as well, so it needs to be double crit. The buyer comes in and will use Focus Blast and Thunder random move. Never Volt Switch at least, because it doesn't see a kill. But always Focus Blast or Thunder, I don't have a switch in for random moves. So I always need to sack basically. But that would be okay. Kinda. We would still win. Okay. Now let me concentrate for the next fight, for the next team building. The cool part about this fight is that my Heracross doesn't need... again, by the way, I think it will be Gyarados, right? With XP share in this fight then. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's Gyarados with XP share in this fight. We have Lumi. Because we have really high mons in this fight, I need to somehow dump the experience. And this is the team for the next fight. So, Citrus Berry. And I need to check how high my Heracross needs to be. I think it was 57 to be honest. Yeah, we have a speed tie with 56, so we need to go 57 here with my Heracross. What is fine. Okay, we will also remove Superpower now. Because we simply don't need that. I think I never used it. And I will just go Citrus Berry here. We also don't need the Guts boost in this fight, what is crazy, but yeah, that's the case. And I think I want to go one level higher with my Gyarados here. Outrage. Nah. Modest 0 attack Outrage? I don't think so, buddy. I don't fucking think so. So, we have the XP share here. And I need the Soft Sand on you. And I think I'll just go Citrus Berry here and Citrus Berry here. Yeah. Okay. Now we just need to pre-sleep my boys. We want to lead with Gyarados, by the way, this fight. Let me double check in the card that everything is correct. Okay, let's have a small look. So yeah, you can already see, by the way, that's the reason why we need to be faster. Okay, yeah, we don't need a fucking damage item. Heracross is fucking cracked. We don't need a damage item, we don't need the Guts boost. So, Gyarados, Happy Hippo, Slowbro. Happy Hippo needs a damage item, right? Yeah. Better. Because if I don't go damage item, I need to Headlong Rush, and then I can actually, yeah, some shenanigans here for sure. Okay, Heracross, Greybay. Yeah, we are faster. Holy shit, dude. Mold Breaker is so crazy good. Even with 0 special attack, minus special attack nature, this Pokemon was nuts for the entire run. Especially because it was so fast. It's crazy. We are faster than Starmie. Let me check that. Yeah, we are faster. This is super, super fun. Okay. Let's pre-sleep. This fight should be the easiest one, I would say. Like without fictions. One Pokemon can, I think, still die. That is possible. And obviously I want to make decisions now because we are in the late game and I want to make good decisions which Pokemon can die. And if you know me, then you already know that I have already planned some stuff for the E4. So yeah. That's why I obviously will make my decisions based on that. Well, okay. Alright. So, last fight in the radio tower. I think we didn't lost any Pokemon here, right? Oh, I think... Did we lost? No, I think we didn't lost any Pokemon. I think I always planned Arbok. But I think we lost no Pokemon in the entire radio tower. We have also a really strong box. We have also bad mons, but we have also really cracked mons. And if you have enough cracked mons, basically, or like mons who can snowball, then you don't care about the bad mons, you know? That's it. Okay, so we will intimidate this Tauros, makes this a bit easier for my Slowbro, because I want to have my Slowbro healthy here. So we will hard switch into Double Edge. We always survive the Double Edge. This is intimidated, by the way. Look at this damage. We'll just slack off. Until this Tauros will die to recoil. And this will always die before I run out of slack off, even after the intimidate. Because Double Edge is 15 PP and it gets a lot of damage on the recoil, like you can see. We'll just slack off until this dies. And our HP control is better with the intimidate, because Gyarados is in this fight anyways. For a pivot, it was the best. So it's really unlikely, but yeah, we can lose one Pokemon here for sure. So slack off, full HP, what is really nice. Okay. There's the Raikou. This sees a guaranteed kill with Thunderbolt here. But also needs to go for it. We will go to Happy Hippo. So we will just EQ here on the Calm Mind. Good night. HP Water was never killing us on a crit. And so Raikou dies, and this now. Okay, that is already a mistake, but that's maybe not a bad mistake. Maybe it is a good mistake. Yeah, this is not a bad mistake. I think. This is maybe not a bad mistake, because for some reason I was looking for Houndoom. And I think Starmie does have a better typing matchup, right? Yeah. Exactly. My bad. My bad. Happens if you play without the bait order. I don't want to blame myself, but that's fine anyways. Because this is guaranteed Hydro Pump. Okay. So maybe it is even more likely now that Goldberg will survive, because we're talking about Gyarados here. I'm okay to sack Gyarados, but yeah. Okay. So we don't even need to pivot from Arts here. What is really fucking good. Because I was thinking about Houndoom. So I will explain my plan. Now it's changed, but we should be fine. The plan was, because I thought that this is Houndoom, we go to Gyarados. If Gyarados gets a Fire Blast exactly crit, Gyarados will die. Because I cannot switch, because we can bait Fire Blast again. We need to switch to Heracross on the other moves, and we cannot switch to Fire Blast. Then we would bait Starmie and Psychic. And for the Psychic, I need Slowbro as the pivot. But now I don't need that anymore. So I think this is GG. Without a sack. This is even better for us. We are faster, so we will U-turn here. And go to Raybay. I need to think about small stuff here. Because the plan has changed. So, if I kill... okay, this would, I think... Okay, this would bait, I think, always Houndoom, right? And I think still Fire Blast. If I kill this with Raybay. Lumi is, I think, baiting Gengar. What is fine as well, though. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So, let's clear the Gengar then, I would say. Let's kill this with Signal Beam. To bait the Gengar. This should be Gengar. Yeah. And this is guaranteed Thunderbolt. We can go to Raybay. Yeah. And Encore. Fast Encore is just crazy. Okay, this Gengar is completely done. We can also... just kill this with Volt Switch now. Make this, I think, completely riskless. Do we kill Tyranitar after that? Yeah, this is just GG. Okay, let's Volt Switch here. This is just fucking GG now. We didn't even got fucking damage here. Okay, this baits exactly Energy Ball now. So we can go to my Hercules. It was way less complicated than I thought. Rain Punch kills this. And Tyranitar is hard switching into us. But we kill this even with Intimidate with close combat. Even without the Guts boost, by the way. Jojo! Look at this. Close combat on -1 is just doing Klabushki. And Heracross can switch into so many moves here basically on this Tyranitar. Yeah, this was free. This was free! What the fuck? My monster after the fight, full HP I think. What the fuck? Yeah, for some reason I fucked up the Switch AI. Oh god. Interesting. Fucking interesting. Yeah, Fire Blast was doing too much damage on Gyarados. And if this crits, I need to hold the XP share. My team is full life. What the fuck? I need to sack Gyarados basically, but yeah, it was never the case, huh? To be fair, it also needs to be a high roll Fire Blast crit. Wait, the AI is calculating without Life Orb. Gyarados was always safe. I'm stupid. Yeah. You can see that. Fire Blast damage was 36 max. So let's imagine this will max crit. What leads us into 48 HP. Is this correct? And then remove the Life Orb. To Groudon Z, I don't know. And remove the crit. Yeah, this can still be Fire Blast. Yeah. Yep. It's really unlikely that this would happen. But it could happen. Okay, but it doesn't really matter because I fucked up the Switch AI anyways. Okay. Alright, what was good in my case. Thank you for watching. And yeah, that was a Radio Tower, Deathless Radio Tower basically. And yeah, see you guys in the next fights.